Hi, I'm Papa K. These are the same bedtime stories I tell my daughters. So find a comfy place and let's begin. Tonight's story: Nadia and the Two Magic Jars. In a kingdom tucked between two sleeping mountains, there lived a little girl named Nadia. Nadia was the kindest child in the whole village. She remembered everyone's birthdays. She noticed when her friends were sad, and she always made sure her little sister had enough to eat before she took her own share. But Nadia also carried something heavy: worries. Big ones, small ones, round ones, pointy ones. By the time she walked home from school each day, her invisible worry bag was absolutely stuffed. What if I forgot to give the teacher my letter? What if it rains and the kitten outside gets wet? What if I said the wrong thing to Mira at lunch? One evening, just as the stars were waking up, Nadia sat under the old mango tree and let out a very long sigh. A firefly landed on her knee, but this was no ordinary firefly. "That's a very big sigh for someone so small," said the firefly, whose name was Jugnu. "I have too many worries," said Nadia, "and I don't know what to do with them all." Jugnu's light flickered warmly. "Come with me." He led her through a silver forest to a small glowing cottage. Inside, on a wooden table, sat two jars. One jar was golden, with a lid that opened easily, and the other jar was made of cloud, soft, grey, and you could push things into it, but you could never really hold it. "Every worry," said Jugnu, "belongs in one of these two jars. That is the only rule." Um, how do I know which one?" asked Nadia. "Just ask yourself one question," said Jugnu. "Can I do something about this?" Hmm. Nadia thought about her first worry. What if I forgot to give the teacher my letter? "I can check my bag when I get home," she said slowly. "I can do something about that." "Then it goes in the golden jar," said Jugnu. "Write your little plan on a leaf and drop it in. Tomorrow, you do the thing, and the worry is done." Nadia picked up a leaf, wrote check, bag, and dropped it in the golden jar. She felt her shoulders drop just a little. Then she thought about her next worry. What if it rains and the kitten gets wet? She started to think of a plan. There wasn't one. She couldn't control the rain, and she couldn't be outside all night. "I can't do anything about the rain," she said, a little sadly. "Then it goes in the cloud jar," said Jugnu gently. "Push it in. The cloud will hold it for you. It's not yours to carry anymore." Nadia pushed the worry into the soft grey jar. It disappeared like a breath on a cold morning. One by one, she sorted every worry. The ones she could fix went into the golden jar with a tiny leaf plan. The ones she couldn't fix went into the cloud jar, soft and safe, but no longer hers. By the end, her invisible bag was empty. She stood up straight. She felt light, like she might float. "Jugnu," she said, "what happens to the worries in the cloud jar?" The firefly smiled, and fireflies don't smile often. "The clouds take them up into the sky. They become rain someday, and rain makes things grow." Nadia looked at her golden jar. full of small leaf plants, and felt ready. She walked home through the silver forest, under the waking stars, and for the first time in a long time, she didn't feel heavy at all. And that night, Nadia slept the deepest, softest sleep she had ever slept. Because brave isn't having no worries, brave is sorting them out, one jar at a time. Some worries need a plan, and some worries need to be let go. And now she knew the difference. Good night. The end.